Hey, shit, yeah. It's your boy Mindframe coming out from Memphis, Tennessee, man. Here live on Industry's Most Wanted with the homie and TampaMystic, man. We going live, man. Y'all tune in and tap in, man. Thank God I'm Frame. Shit, yeah.
Got me thinking, is they really with me, yeah? Life be lifing, can I get a witness? I gotta get it, I'm standing.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live. Where are we at, Mindframe?
Industries most wanted.
You better tell them the big one, not the little one. What's going
big
on?
Industry Most Wanted, man.
Not the little one.
Take my glasses off, man.
Say, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, hey, man. Say, man. What's going on?
How you doing, bro? It's been a minute since I've seen you. It's been a few years.
Yeah, I think 2 or 3 years.
It's had to been more than, because it's been 3.5 since I was in that other spot where you
That's
came.
right.
So it's been 3.5 or like at least probably going on 4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's been a little minute, but it's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
100%, man. So let's just dive in. You've been professionally doing music for about a decade now.
Right.
Let's talk about that. Over this last decade, what would you say is the biggest evolution you've seen in yourself as an artist?
Just how I handle myself. I guess being an independent artist for real.
Yeah.
And how I move. I really fully like engulfed that concept and that identity. And I try to operate and see everything like that. It's not more I'm just, I'm a rap out here trying to make it. It's like I'm a brand. Like you a walking brand, bro. So you gotta operate like that. You gotta communicate like that. You gotta, see yourself like that in everything that you do. You gotta conduct everything in that light and in that manner.
No, 100%. I agree. And the name Mindframe, where did that come from?
So the name Mindframe came from actually one of my partners from high school. I was in the game of trying to find a new rap name at the time. Around that time, like Ballers, everything, a little something was real hot and popping.
Yeah. And
I didn't want to do that. Like I wanted to have my own, identity, my own unique name. But leaving the cafeteria after like rapping and stuff, how you used to do in high school at the cafeteria.
Yeah.
And my partner was like, man, bro, I just like how you rap. He was like, right before it's your turn to freestyle, he was like, you be having your eyes closed and your head be bobbing. He said, it's like you really putting a lot of emphasis and attention on what you say and how you say it.
Yeah.
And it's like you be deep in your mind frame. And it's like soon as he said it, the same you just did, it's exactly what we did to each other. Like, that's it. And I've been Mindframe ever since.
And I feel like everybody has their own way of expressing themselves when they're deep in thought. Like you said, you kind of close your eyes. For me, I blink a lot. I notice that sometimes when I'm talking and I see myself on camera, I'm like, blink, blink, blink. And it's like, because I'm heavy in thought and I'm just thinking about the next thing. For you, it's closing your eyes. And I feel like we all got to find what works for us.
For sure.
So that was the perfect name.
Yeah.
Perfect name. So thank you for your service. You're an Army veteran.
For sure. Thank you so much for your support.
Absolutely. How long were you in the military?
I did 13 years.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
That is a long time. What was your job in the military?
I was my MOS was 88 Mike. This is a heavy transport operator. So all like large up armored vehicles, stuff like that, all the way down to a Humvee. I pretty much can drive it or have drove it. So
that is super, super dope.
Yeah.
Where did you spend majority of your time when you were in the military?
Well, I was National Guard.
Okay.
But I did, deploy, and everything like that. But majority of my time, my units were not here, but in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But we would, like I said, I'm 88 Mike, so we on convoy missions like all over the state and a lot of other places too at the same time. But that's basically what I was doing overseas as well too, was running convoy missions, taking passengers, high elite people, to and from, and items and everything, from
super
airports.
Detailed.
Yeah.
Anything about your time in the military that you would change, or would you leave everything exactly as is?
I'm in this space of no regrets and no change and stuff. So whatever happened how it was supposed to happen for a reason.
Understood.
So So probably not.
Yeah.
And I also wouldn't have elevated myself, to where I am today.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the military, and me, taking advantage of, all the good from it and instilling it into myself and my music career, to really, and then getting out and separating to, take everything from that and introducing and incorporating into that.
Absolutely, because when you come back into that civilian life, you're a totally different person.
For sure.
Like I seen that in my son when he got out. I'm like, that is not the same young man that I sent into. Well, he sent himself. He went to the military on his own. But you get what I'm saying. Teaches you a lot of
straight out of high school.
Structured. Yeah, he did as well. 30 days literally out of high school. Boom, went straight in.
I was a month and a half right out of high school.
Very similar stories.
Yep.
That is super dope, man. Your overall experience in the military was a good one, though?
For the most part.
Yeah.
A lot of folks ask me, like, do you miss it? I mean, I miss more so, like, the camaraderie, like the people, and a lot of bonds and stuff I've made it, and things that we've experienced and overcame, more than anything. It's just, bonds that, only a select few people know what I'm talking about, that you'll be able to experience for real with somebody. And that's probably what I take the most from it for real.
Yeah, because you go through a lot with them people.
Right.
And as you should, the military sets you up. My son has used his GI Bill to go to school,
Same.
And I feel like, you earned that.
For sure. It's a good tool. I'm not saying I didn't have, my life figured out, once I graduated high school. I was supposed to be, on a track scholarship, but they reneged on it literally 2 weeks after I graduated high school. So that's why I ended up pivoting and going to the military so I can pay for school, because any other way I wasn't going to be able to.
What did you run?
I ran 200, 400, both relays and long jump.
That's you and my son ran track too. You know what I'm saying? That is insane. So y'all two have very similar paths.
That's what's up. Shout out to him, man.
Absolutely, definitely. So growing up in Memphis, you're now based in Nashville. Tennessee as a whole is just a beautiful state.
For sure.
Do you feel like both cities kind of shaped the sound and storytelling that we hear in your music?
I would say for sure Memphis.
Yeah.
Because it's my hometown, and I've spent majority of my life there. Frequently and currently, constantly back and forth there.
Yeah.
Because 99% of my family still lives there, so I'm always in the city anyway.
Yeah.
But I can't really pinpoint it down to just Memphis or Nashville artists that, added to my sound. Definitely like Memphis legends and greats, like 3-6, Project Pat, Player Fly, excuse me, most definitely. A-Ball, MJG, Dolph, even got it too early on. And then me just being me and the influence I had from my family and just from the city and the whole state of Tennessee is like, a real big blues and soul music movement. So I'm talking about at a young age, like I'm huge fan of like Sam Cooke, Muddy Waters, Johnny Taylor, B.B. King, just stuff like that. And that's what I really grew and gravitated to first before really even rap. Seriously, for real, because back then your parents and stuff,
that's all they listened to.
They didn't want you had to listen to what they listened to, number one, and then they didn't really want you listening to certain stuff,
right? So, and then kids nowadays, they can pick what radio station or whatever they want to listen to now. Back then, like whatever grandma, mama, or daddy got on their radio, that's what you listening to. Nah, facts. So times have changed.
For sure. So that really where it came from for me. And then my oldest brother and like my one of my like favorite first cousins, like they kind of is the ones who like did me in like the rap and hip hop for real. Yeah. And that's what he would, my oldest brother would put me on like DMX, Outkast, UGK. My other cousin, she would put me on like, at that time was, the Hot Boys, Master P, No Limit, just people like that. And then once I soaked all that up, and then really just had a super love for music as a whole, I just started to expand and find my own, taste in it. And then that's what just made me, and I think that's what makes me so versatile too as an artist.
Yeah. Is
because I just really, for real, genuinely love music, all types.
I think that's important because you don't want to have just one sound per se.
Sure.
You want to be versatile so you can appeal to all audiences.
Hey.
So you blend like Southern rap with blues and R&B. How intentional is that fusion, and where does the influence, does it come from like all the different places that you've been, the sounds that you've heard, other artists, but are you real intentional with that fusion?
I would say all the above, and very, very intentional. But not intentional. It's more of a subconscious thing.
Understood.
It's just in me, and it's just how I like to express myself creatively as well too. So it just depends on my mood. I'm not really trying to let me make this type of song, let me look for this type of, it's hey, this sounds cool on this, but hey, maybe I should channel a little bit more of this on this and see how that blends and how that meshes well together.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you writing, like physically writing, or are you putting it on your phone? Like a little bit of both?
I was big on actual pen and paper. I'm glad you said that. I said I was gonna try to just get back into that too. But
you should.
Yeah, this thing right here.
I know.
You can go to my notes on here. It's thousands of
talk to text.
Yep,
yeah,
all the above.
I get it.
Like I type it and then leave a voice message, like the cadence of it, so I never forget all the above. So
you got to have like that stencil per se, because whatever, like you said, the cadence or the melody that you're thinking in your head, you're gonna forget it tomorrow. So you need like a little draft of it so you can come back to it and reference it. Do you record yourself, or are you going to a studio?
I go to a studio, but that's why I say I do the voice note on top of the text note. So when I am in the studio, or when I finally do come across a beat or something that I have in mind, or I need something to see if it'll fit, then I'll be like, okay, hold up, hey, this fit.
Yes.
So, and then just punch certain stuff. Some is like 3 or 4, some be whole songs, some just be hooks. But whenever I have that creative juice flowing, like I that's the main thing. I don't care what it is. If I gotta write it down on something, if I don't got my phone, or whatever the case may be, or if I just video myself just in that moment, just let me hurry up and get that idea down, because I forget it in like 2 seconds after that.
Facts, because our brains be moving so fast with everything we got going on in life.
Right.
Speaking of that, let's talk about lifing.
Life be life.
In the life be lifing, baby. It sure do, man. What inspired this song?
Simply that, just life be lifing, and I wanted to. That's a common saying. Everybody been saying a lot, and I think a lot of times when we hear that, we automatically go negative.
Right.
We automatically think, stuff ain't going right. We automatically think, if it ain't one thing, it's another.
Yeah.
But with that same saying too, sometimes it can be a good thing like that. Because sometimes something might not go right, what you think supposed to be right, but it went another way and it turned out way better in your favor because it was supposed to. So that's pretty much where life came from. Just where the main was just celebrating the good amongst the bad, and not forgetting it. And then also just a main thing, which in our community, especially for like rap and hip hop, is, and I no judgment, because people indulge in their own vices. I got my own too. So, but I think for us and like the music industry worldwide and stuff, like we kind of abuse it a little bit. So I kind of wanted to shine light on it too, which is why I said, you got to be careful with your vice too, because we can't live it twice.
That is facts.
Yeah. So that was the main idea from it, was just, man, celebrate the good, despite the bad. Just cause something ain't going right in this way, like, man, you still gotta just be thankful for what you got.
Because God'll do it.
For sure.
God'll do it. And I feel like oftentimes he will intervene in a situation where we got our heart set so much on this right here. But God said, that's not part of your journey.
Yeah. It ain't never our plan. It's always his plan. And I tell myself this so much because I fall victim to it myself all the time.
Yes.
And it's that it ain't really on my timing or my plan. It's on his. All I got to do is just do what I'm supposed to do.
Be obedient.
Right. And he gonna work out how it's supposed to go and when it's supposed to happen for me in any aspect, in any way.
Every single time.
For sure.
Is there an official video for the record yet?
Not an official. It is a one-shot performance.
Okay.
That's out. That's doing numbers right now. So, man, y'all definitely go check that out on my YouTube channel. Just type in Thank God on Frame. Subscribe to my YouTube channel while you at it. Might as well. Check out all my music videos, recap behind the scenes stuff, live performances, everything you need to know. Also, merchandise is on there as well.
That's
too.
a dope hat.
Thank you. Clothing line items and stuff as well too. So we did I think the first week song's been out just a couple weeks, almost a month maybe, and we almost at over 15,000 on
That's
YouTube
hard.
so far. A couple thousand streams so far. So
that's hard.
Might be life.
And I feel like we are in an era now where you don't have to have necessarily a full-on music video for every song. You can do, like you said, one-take performance, mic drop performances, some behind-the-scenes stuff, whatever it may be. Because people oftentimes will watch that before they'll watch an actual music video.
Right.
Because it's like, it's almost in real time. It's like, versus I had to set up this scene, that scene, or whatever. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like we're in the time for that. So that's, even if you don't do an official music video, you still got content for it.
Right. And that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to have a visual content. I dropped it all on the same day, everything. So
that's dope.
The one shot, the song, everything all came out same day, same time. And I just wanted, because you gotta make it make sense and connect the dots and help everybody out. And the reason because the attention span, is
about more, that big.
Right. So that's what they go off, caveat what you're saying as far as, people might not want to watch a whole music video. They rather just see a 20-30 second clip real quick or something, because that's all they wanted to ingest or can take at that time. So that's why I just wanted to have that. But I definitely plan to have a actual official video for it in the future though.
And you can always, when you film that entire video, just take a 20-second clip here, 20-second clip there, and post them separately. Now you got a bunch of content from one music video.
Right, and that's usually what I do for mine.
Makes more sense that way. Of course, put the whole thing on YouTube, but chop it up, for definitely. You spoke earlier about having vices and stuff like that. Kind of in that realm, what is one of your guilty pleasures? That people wouldn't expect.
I mean, drinking, of course. I'm the whiskey poppy. Drink the champagne poppy. Mindframe is the whiskey poppy. So,
what type of whiskey?
I'm big on Uncle Nears, which is featured in my official one shot for life. Uncle Nears, hit me up. We need to do something.
Get that endorsement deal popping. Brand deals. What's good?
Come mess with the whiskey poppy.
Holla at your boy.
Might as well make it happen. And anybody else who got a libation beverage of the brown texture, I'm open and available.
You gotta shoot your shot.
Hey, if I don't do it, ain't nobody else gonna do it.
So a little sippy sip.
Yeah, a little sippy sip, a little smoky smoke.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Get your mind right.
It's just all in control and moderation. Just like in everything too.
Man, my dad has told me that my entire life. He said everything is in moderation, because sometimes even a good thing you can overdo it.
Too much of a good thing is bad for you.
Exactly, 100%. So it's like we got to do everything in moderation.
For sure.
So one more time crossed over 1 million views. Man, first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
Major milestone. How did that make you react when you seen it hit that point of 1 milli plus?
Felt like I was supposed to have been did it a while ago, but I was real happy about that.
Yeah.
But that just only spoke to the volume of one, the music itself, but then also the visual that went with it. And shout out to everyone that was a part of it, man. That was probably the most funniest video I ever shot, minus A Man Say Man that I did. Excuse me, but it was a great feeling. It was a great feeling to hit that milestone, especially being an independent artist and not really having that extreme, push or main resource that a lot of other people get, mainstream wise, or somebody with a bigger team or something. To me, it was just just something I can really wear as a badge of honor, for real. Like, I was real proud and happy about that.
Should be proud, because that right there just shows your hard work, your dedication. Did you present yourself with any kind of plaque or award for that?
No.
You should.
I should, yeah. I see a lot of people do that. I'm trying to get YouTube to present it for me, because that's why I'm trying to.
This is all I've gotten from YouTube so far. They gave me this right here, but it's super dope. But I need the plaque.
Right now, for sure, I need it.
Them subscribers gotta be up there.
That's what I'm trying. I think you get your first one at like 100,000 maybe subscribers,
and that's, let's be honest, that's difficult to do.
For sure. It's hard.
As many people that let me look at this camera over here. As many people that stop by his YouTube and my YouTube, hit the doggone subscribe button. Like,
there's no reason 1 million views, and I got I think like right under 18,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on, you're sharing it already. You might as well share and subscribe.
Exactly.
Just go and do
it. Doesn't cost you nothing. There ain't a subscription fee.
Yeah, you ain't even got to do this. Just share and subscribe, and get you a little, everyone can lifelong dreams. Clothing line items, some Mindframe merch. You can do that.
Facts.
Yeah.
So you've opened up for legends like the one and only Project Pat.
Yes, sir. Shout out Project Pat.
That's the homie, man. We love you, Pat.
Yeah.
Bone Thugs as well.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Some of my faves.
Man, that was a great show that day for them. I had so much fun backstage with them.
Let's talk about that. Like, what was the moment during those performances that made you feel like you were truly living and walking and performing in your purpose?
It was that same feeling. I just said for one more time, hitting 1 million. It don't even feel surreal, because it feel like I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Like, and it's exactly how I feel in them moments. Like, you feel like I'm supposed to be in this environment. I'm supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be around greats like that. And I definitely enjoyed it. This being a part of my story and my legacy that I'm building. As an artist myself. But it's just, I try to soak up as much game from them as I can. I try to watch them, see how they do stuff, see how they operate, and see what I can take from it to add to myself, and just always just being a good person, to other people and showing love to them, because I feel like a lot of times people miss that aspect.
Yeah. So
they miss out on being able to keep growing and keep having those chances and those opportunities and stuff. So that's all I just try to worry about and do. And just being in that space and in that environment it's no greater feeling. Yeah. As an artist, for real.
Being that you're from Memphis, how important was it to you to be able to share a stage with a Memphis legend like Pat?
Like, I wouldn't even say sharing the stage with him. Like, just chopping it up with him. Yeah. Like, backstage, we exchanged gifts with each other. Like, me and I, speaking of, last time we met, I gifted you something. I got something for you again today too.
I love me some gifts.
Mindframe like to show love. So that was all I had in my mind and in my intentions. Like, not even to receive nothing back, was to just get Pat his flowers. Yeah. Like, from me, me being from Memphis, we from the same area just about. We both from North Memphis. Yeah. So just being able to just get him his flowers. It wasn't even about excuse me sharing the stage with him. Yeah. Just that good 15-20 minute straight conversation we had backstage while Young Buck was like standing right here next to me, and I'm just like, bro, like, you don't understand like how much growing up on your music and just your impact alone, did not just for the city, for me and a lot of other people, and still to this day, like, which is crazy. And just I got him excuse me, some of my merch and stuff, and he gave me something back that I wasn't expecting. He gave me a book.
Yes, he's an author.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even his book. It was somebody else's book.
Okay, but to put you on game.
But he told me with this book, he said, man, if you read this book, he said, to keep doing what you're doing, he said, you're going to be unstoppable. And I've already finished the book and tried to implement everything from it. But it's a quick synopsis of it. It's basically just about being careful with your tongue, meaning as watch what you say and how you say it, because your words got power and your words got meaning. So anytime you might think, it's just a little jokey joke or something, if you saying something negative or to slight you or the next person, then that's the energy you putting out.
That is facts. Anything we put out into the world is what we get back.
For sure.
Shout out to Pat, man. He's
big salute, Project Pat, man.
One of the realest people that I've met. Had the honor of actually interviewing him years back. Yeah. And I want to ask you this too, because Pat recently lost his son Poncho. Right. Long live Poncho.
Right, long live Poncho. Man. Rest in peace.
Yeah, like
my condolences, Pat, man, to you and your family still, man.
How does that make you feel, like, when you see stuff like that? Because Poncho was very, very young, right. Early 20s, coming out of your city. How does that affect you as not only as an artist, but as a man?
It's sad. It's sad because, and especially coming from, my city, which I try to stay away from and not harp on, because I try to always show the beauty of my city. Yes. I try to show and showcase the positive of my city. Because just as much, bad things and crime and murder and stuff like that goes on, it's so many, just good-hearted people.
Yes.
And just people with great intentions, talented people, hustling people that just all they trying to do is make it out and make something of themselves, like anywhere and everywhere else.
Yes.
And it is so much amazing, beautiful culture there. Like, and people be like, I don't know why people visit Memphis. Like, that's why. Because despite all this, it's still something here that's bringing people here. And that's happening for a reason.
Listen, I agree. People are quick to stereotype a situation based upon, because media be blowing a lot of ish out of proportion. Let's keep it G. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Don't believe everything that you see some of these blogs and stuff posting. I feel like you need to go there and see for yourself, because let's be honest, historically Memphis has produced so many superstars, and hands down, my opinion, Memphis has one of the dopest sounds, period.
For sure.
You can't beat it. Like, for sure.
And it's still, like I said, it's one of the main sounds that's been generating since the late 80s, early 90s.
Yes.
And it's still being incorporated in 2025 right now.
When I interviewed Pat, he talked about how he's had to clear so many samples, like a bazillion of them over the years, and people are still sampling him
to this day.
Juicy J, of course, the whole 3-6 Mafia, Playa Fly, the list goes on, because it's just great music.
Exactly. It's great music, a great sound. It's exactly what I was talking about. It's just something from the soil out there. It's just something so soulful about it, but it's something that make you like grit your teeth and smirk your face.
I know that's right.
At the same time, but it's also something that make you want to let your chair back and just ride and pick up a little fine something. And enjoy your day. Like it checks all the boxes. Like, how can you not like it?
Nah, I agree, 100%. So you've talked about your merch, ABKLLD. What does that stand for?
It stands for Airborne Kings, Lifelong Dreams. And that just stems from my brand. And it just stems from I feel like any and everybody. Excuse me, I'm sorry, y'all. My allergies, sinuses.
Mine are terrible
kicking me right now. But I feel like everybody in their own right and in their own light is born royalty.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like everybody here walking on this earth, is born a king and a queen. but you just gotta tap into that royalty mindset yourself. And I feel like everybody here has a purpose.
Yes.
And our lifelong dreams that we have is usually your purpose. Is what you truly, really, really want to do. And I feel like once you have that mentality that you are royalty and you are a king and you operate in your purpose, man, the possibilities are endless. So
where can people purchase it?
You can go right on down to www.thankgodimframe.com.
He said, "Get on right on down."
Just right on down. If you're on my Instagram, it's on there. If you're on Facebook, it's on there. If you go to my YouTube and subscribe, like we just stated, just type in "Thank God I'm Frame," and some of the items are available for purchase right off YouTube and things like that as well.
See, I think that's dope because you seamlessly integrated your merch into your website, Spotify.
It's on Spotify too.
YouTube. What advice would you give for like any indie artists that are building a business around their brand?
Is make it all make sense. Don't just. And I'm not saying, hey, if you just want to make music and focus on just making music, that's cool and it's fine. Do that. That's why the whole, team thing is set in stone for. But you gotta make it work for you yourself. I'm just one of them ones. I'm just a lot more hands-on, and I like to be more involved with, a lot of things. And I also have multiple passions as well. So that's really why I got into it. But to tell them how to go about it is, man, you making it all make sense. And especially for independent, like that's where a lot of untapped money you can get, not even just to spend, but to just even get and reinvest. Yeah. Is like, it's priceless. Like you leaving so much money on the table, like period. Like speaking of, for Project Pat, at the Project Pat show, Project Pat had, I think he had like he had like 50 t-shirts. I had like my whole setup in the bag and stuff, and a lot of the other artists didn't have nothing at all there. So, and I got a shirt that's "A Mine Say Mine." People thought it was Project Pat.
Because he says that all the time,
right? Because it's a Memphis slang. Everybody, say "A Mine Say Mine." I got a song "A Mine Say Mine," which I performed that night too. And people were seeing the "A Mine Say Mine" shirts and thought it was Pat.
So they was
coming over there. Let me get there. I'm like, is this Project Pat? Some of them I was saying, no, it's mine. But then when too many people got to saying this Project Pat right now, I was like,
yep, sure is.
Yeah,
don't copy one or two or three.
It sure is. Sure is. So, but I'm just really saying it to say this. Like, I made a good chunk of change just off merch. Like, that day. Like, literally, just off that day, I made so much just off merch. It was unbelievable.
That alone is a great piece of advice right there, because I had an artist here recently who went on like a promo tour, and I asked him, I said, what would you do differently? He said, next time I'll make sure I have merch. Because everybody else, not everybody, but a lot of other people were there, were selling the merch, and they were making money off of it. Yep. So another great piece of advice. You're also starting a podcast.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into it.
No, you ain't trying. You're doing.
That's right. Thank you for correcting me, because I'm trying to erase trying out my vocabulary.
Yeah, flush that down the toilet.
Right. I am working on it, working the kinks out on it.
Okay.
Just other small things is like location and things of that nature, but I just really love talking about my journey as being an independent artist and on the come up. Yeah. And I just think it's so interesting because we see all these documentaries of people who are big names now. We see their come up then at the end. Yes. But what the disconnect is, people want to be more engaged now. They want you to be more personable. So correct. I want people to be able to see that come up as it's happening.
I couldn't agree more, because that's exactly what I stand on for what I do. Right. I've interviewed a lot of celebrities. Even Moneybag Yo out of Memphis. Right. I interviewed him years ago. Playa Fly, Shout out Fly. Shout out to Playa Fly. That's my dog. Man. Yeah, he's so dope.
I gotta work with them one day.
But I thrive on interviewing artists on the rise because I want to feel like I was a part of their journey.
Right. And I'm not trying to, step on your toes or anyone else's toes.
No,
but
it's plenty of room out here.
I have, when I meet and come up with other artists and stuff that, I consider my colleagues and, people who in the fray with me, and we can really learn from each other.
I
Number
agree.
one, instead of everybody want to think stuff is a competition and, everybody want to sleek hate and act fake friendly and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
It be all over attention and money when you think about that attention stuff in long term, it ain't really even worth it. And the green stuff, man, they print it every day.
Yeah.
So it's plenty of it for everybody. But just being an artist and just being able to receive some of they things and pick their brain on certain stuff on their journey, and not even to compare, but just to get an understanding of each other.
Yeah.
And then for us to untap that, and then for somebody else to see it who want to do the same, they can learn as well too. So
I look at it as another resource.
Thanks.
Because I tell artists all the time, I shouldn't be the only interview you're doing.
For sure.
Dirty Glove shouldn't be the only interview you're doing. The list. I look at it when I see another podcast pop up, I'm like, and it's someone I know. Okay, cool. Now that's another person I can send this artist to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I look at it as another resource because we got to tap into as many platforms as possible. So when can we anticipate maybe top of the year launch for it?
That's exactly what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for top of the year, end of this year if possible.
Okay.
But for sure, the ball will be rolling by top of the year.
And you're also in film acting as well.
Yeah, I just finished wrapping up my first acting in my first short film.
Okay,
a couple
congrats.
months ago. And it's, man, I'm excited about it.
I could tell.
I'm really excited about it. My first time, I'm already a character, but just being able to be somebody else on camera and try to bring that character to life is like another dream or passion, man, I always wanted to do. And I'm just really in that mode of I'm trying to check boxes, and accomplish my goals and tie everything together and make it make sense.
So it's a short film. When is the release for this one?
That'll be end of this year.
So is this going to be the first of many?
First of many.
So safe to say. And of course you can get into the whole sync licensing aspect of it.
Trying to get into that too. We is gonna get into that too.
There's a good friend of mine out of Birmingham, Alabama. He's a producer, audio engineer, and for years he's been involved in sync licensing, and he actually wrote a handbook about it. Very inexpensive. It's available. He can send it in PDF format. It might be something, you look into, because he breaks down how, because a lot of people don't understand how to get involved and see. They know it exists, but how do I get involved? So I'll put you on game with that.
Sure. Yeah, I've been to some sync licensing, like sit and learns and mixers and things of that nature. So just been networking with a lot of folks and trying to learn and stuff as well. But I definitely take all resources, all information I can get. I don't turn nothing down to learn how to, expand Mindframe or learn something new and definitely make some money. So
knowledge is power.
For sure it is.
There's another guy out here in Atlanta. His name is Oren Major, and he is a sync licensing music supervisor. And he's always posting that he's looking for music for. He's done Netflix, he's done Disney, NBA 2K. Okay. I'll make sure I give you his Instagram as well, because when he's getting ready to scout for it, he'll post, "Hey, I need something for NBA 2K. Submit your song." But it's got to be unreleased music though.
Unreleased?
Yes.
I got plenty of that too.
Yep. So if you have something you feel like that might work in that NBA 2K game, boom, you're gonna send it over. And then he does the reviews live on TikTok, so in real time this is who I'm selecting for it.
That's what's up.
So definitely, if someone's just discovering Mindframe for the first time, what's the first song they should go listen to in your catalog to understand your story?
That's a good question. I don't know. I feel like that's a hard question
because there's a lot, right?
Because I do have a nice catalog, but like we was touching on earlier, like it's so many aspects to Mindframe to fully understand or grasp them. Like it's hard. Yeah, it's really hard to do that on like one song. It would really have to be a whole like EP or something, because I try to show that versatility in my projects together. Like, cause for instance, like Out of Sight, Out of Mind has Look at Me Now, has Lay You Down, has One More Time. I mean, not One More Time. It'll Never Last and stuff like that. So it's just really a lot of layers to it. But if I had to pick one,
How about one project? Give us the project.
One project?
Yeah.
I would have to say my latest would be Mind Over Matter.
Okay.
I would have to say that for sure. Find Me, Dead Wrong. It's a lot of good songs on there. Way to My Haters. It's a lot of good songs on there.
Definitely. Anything else you got coming up in the works, coming down the pipeline that we need to know about before we get into this performance?
Right. So right now, for sure, what y'all need to do is follow, the Mindframe, social media, everything is Thank God I'm Frame. There's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Mindframe, YouTube is Thank God I'm Frame. Then and check out the website thankgodimframe.com. That's the quickest and easiest way to tap in to see what I have in the works, what I already have available, and what's to come. But right now, new single Lifin' is going crazy. It's actually here playing on the radio here in Atlanta on V103.
Amazing.
So definitely call in. Do people call in and say request songs anymore?
I don't know. I know that was a big thing back in the day. I don't
It
know.
was. We need to start that back up. Man, y'all pick up the phone and call Bankhead and Swampy and tell them folks to play Life and tag them on. So that's probably what it is now.
Yeah,
You probably got to
exactly.
DM them on social media
Right,
or something.
tag it on a post or something.
Yeah. So definitely, man, just check out Lifin'. And speaking of Lifin', me and this producer, he go by the name of Jay Joy. He's from Jackson, Tennessee. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Which is right there.
Right. And now we both currently live in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
So we're working. Jay Joy produced Lifin'. And we're now we working together to make a joint project, all produced by him and everything like written and performed by me. And the stuff that we already have, like of course Lifin' first one, and it's smash.
Going crazy.
And excuse me, what we already have still on standby is crazy. Like we really trying to focus on just bridging that gap. Like you were saying, like as far as like the resources and this and that, I feel like media platforms and people like that, like y'all have that, and some cities do. Like Atlanta for sure, y'all got that down packed. Like it's a hand reach out and pull up type of place. And we trying to really, really get not just Tennessee but the whole South on it. Because just imagine how deadly we be. Like it's already slick, undeniable now. But just imagine if everybody adopted that same mentality. So we just trying to bridge that gap and focus on unifying everything and taking and showing and displaying all the culture from, my city, his city, Nashville, the whole state of Tennessee, period. And just trying to put that all in the forefront for everybody to enjoy the experience and be a part of.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something to look out for. Like I said, first movie coming out this year. Starting to be acting in a few more here soon as well. My own podcast be coming end of this year, top of the year. New designs and things of that nature from Airborne Kings Lifelong Dreams clothing line, and Mindframe merchandise will be coming out here soon. So we got a lot on the way. A lot on the way. Hopefully some more performances and shows. Trying to fill in some days. I'm available for booking.
Holla at your boy.
Holla at me. ABK LLD Management at gmail.com. Or quick DM. Thank God I'm Frame on Instagram. Let's make it happen, man.
Anybody you want to give thanks to for supporting you?
Definitely. I just want to thank God for sure. First off, for everything. I wouldn't be where I am. Wouldn't have made it this far, without God. Definitely want to thank my family, my very, very close friends. Shout out to Capo, Small X Agency. Shout out to you and just other genuine people who got dope and great platforms that, it's more than just a lucrative thing.
Yeah.
Like, you actually care about what you're doing and you actually have relationships with people you come across and come in contact with. Because like we said, we've been
A long
locked
time.
in with each other for so long, and it's always good to always come back and visit and sit down with you. Like, it really is. And definitely, man, I just want to just thank everybody who, man, if you stream anything in Mindframe one time, I appreciate you. Just don't make it one time. Keep going back to it and doing it again.
Put that joint on repeat.
Yes, sir. Do all that. Do all the above.
So my last question is, where we at?
Industries most wanted.
Tell everybody what makes Mindframe the industry's most wanted.
I'm the industry's most wanted because I'm doing major. Can we curse?
Yeah.
I'm doing I went the whole interview with that, and I'm proud of me. I'm doing major independent shit in the industry right now. People might not think that. I think that. So, and that's all that matters. But I'm really, I got it all together. I'm polished, full total package. Why would you not?
Straight like
Why would you not? Songwriting, write my own stuff, handsome, talented, multifaceted. Why would you not? Why would you not want Frame in the industry? Or would I not be most wanted? So I think that's it. I think that's it right there. Everything tied together. It's a one-stop shop, literally. Most artists might be your favorite artist, ain't even got no website where you can get their merch from. So that speak volumes right there to me, for sure. So yeah, that's why.
Straight like that. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate you.
For sure.
Boom. We out of here, y'all.